morning. Yes, I've got my Harry Potter lounge set on. We did nip out yesterday morning to the retail park, the Phoenix retail park. As I've probably already mentioned, we only went into Astor in the end. Couldn't be bothered with the range or B&M, but I'm pretty much there with my Christmas shopping except for my food, which I think I've made some comments on. You know, some people have left comments to me and I've replied. As I said, I'm pretty much there with Christmas shopping. Any other bits would have to be done online. We was thinking about going out this morning. It's still very breezy. We did have a bit of sun this morning, but I said it wasn't a rough night, but after the announcement yesterday, or shall I say last night, which we waited from 4 o'clock onwards till whenever the announcement was made. Was it about 7 o'clock or something, wasn't it? I think, yeah. The announcement. We had a feeling this is what was coming. I mean, as you probably know, announcements not usually made on a Saturday evening, but there you are. So we decided we're going to have a day in. I sound nice and cozy. I've got my lounge set on, my Harry Potter one. We have actually just finished watching all the Harry Potter movies, and we've also watched Fantastic Beasts 1 and 2. We've watched those two while we've actually been in the caravan. We always watch the Harry Potter movies around this time of year anyway. We did manage to sneak in, although it got really late, Practical Magic and Hocus Pocus. I said Hocus Pocus is our Halloween tradition. We always watch that on Halloween night. But with everything that was going on and then late dinner, you know, it did sort of get put back. But anyway, I got quite a few little bits to do in the caravan today. So again, hopefully you follow me on my day. It may be a little bit boring as we're not going out. I'm not doing any hauls, no shopping, nothing. That's coming to a standstill again. It sounds to me that we're going to be pretty much, you know, staying in, except for the guys. They worked through the last lockdown and will proceed this time due to the fact they can't work from home. So yes, I know a few of you have said stay safe, and I will stay safe. I'm just apologising again, not like last year where I did all around the shops Christmas time about wrapping, gifts, decorations. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen this year. So follow me along on my day. Right, I thought in this video it's something that I've been meaning to actually include for some time now, is what gadgets and pieces we use in our caravan, and some of the items, not necessarily just for the caravan, can be used in the home, so I thought I'd include it in this video. Beans, we're not going out today. The first one I want to actually include, we do have the larger version that we got from Maplin's. That's at home. We have 2 of those. You've probably seen them in the background of my videos. That is to keep the condensation out of the air. It's surprising how much condensation you can get, whether it's from damp clothing or whatever. But so is the caravan. We've got 2 here. This one was about £10. And this one we actually got from a charity shop, and it came with a warranty as well. Has quite a few of the charity shops I go for. They do actually give you a certain amount of guarantee on electric products, which is really good. And as you can see, this is where the vapors and the water will collect. We tend to use these very at the start of the year, due to the fact it's coming out of lockup. We're using it for the first time to get rid of the damp in the air. So this one we tend to have on the floor or a table. This is actually a tabletop version. We think we got this from Amazon. I'd like to say maybe £24.99, I think it is, but very often especially beginning of the year or the colder months like now, and we're just setting up our caravan, we will put this on for a little while, and it's surprising how much heat also comes out just to get rid of all the vapors in the air. Plus it also warms the caravan, and again you can get different sizes, and these are really good also if you do a lot of tumble drying or anything at home. Right, talking about heating in our caravan, as I said, those dehumidifiers can give off a bit of heat as well. We do have a fire in our caravan, runs off electric and gas. Where we can possibly like to use the electric, due to the fact that we do pay per night for it, depending on the park we're staying at. Try and save the gas more, obviously, for our hob and our oven, but that's going into another segment. Back to heating, we have two heaters aside the main heating in our caravan. We have this large one. We were trying to discuss where we got it from. I got a sneaky feeling it may have come from B&Q. Not 100% sure what the price was. We have had it for quite some time. It does oscillate, so it does move backwards and forwards, and this is up to a 2000 wattage. Something you have to be aware of in caravans, if you do caravan, is your wattage, especially if you're in a tourer, because you can actually trip your electrics, as we have not had personally, but we've had somebody in the past at another park put everything on in the motorhome, and then this was 9 o'clock at night, and then it you know, pulled all the electric, and we were without lighting and everything. So just be aware of that. So as I said, this oscillates, so it's really good. So I'm sure you know what you mean by oscillate. You can have it on a fixed temperature. This one does actually run on remote control, which is a plus, especially if we happen to be in bed and want to put this particular heater on. Hubby can do it from our bed, which is really handy, just to take the nip off of the caravan. But usually we have to be aware that when we have this one going, we can't boil the kettle, because the kettle is a normal kettle, household kettle. We don't have the camping kettle, else again you could trip your electrics. The small one is this one, and I know for a fact this did actually come from B&M. I think it was $19.99. Am I right, hubby? Yeah, it's just said. This, I believe, has a one setting. It's really handy. Again, this can be for your home, especially if you've got a little place or a little area or space you're working at, because it does actually plug in. So very safe, and to tell you the truth, this actually gives off quite a lot of heat. So yeah, so that is the two heating elements aside our actual gas fire, which also runs off electric in our caravan. A little bit of safety. I don't know if you have these at home. We actually do. We have them at home, and we also have them in the caravan, which also includes the smoke alarms at home and in the caravan. But also there's the fire blanket, a must, and these are kept so we can easily obtain them, and they're both in our kitchen at home. And also a fire extinguisher is a must as well. Obviously check that it is in date for both items. Right, you might realise we are quite into coffee. So yes, so this is what I call drinks. We do have tea. I do not drink tea, but I do like my coffee. We have a kettle, which is an ordinary household kettle. So again, we have to be aware when we're boiling this kettle, we haven't got our heater on. You can still keep your caravan warm, because we can have it on the gas, not electric, so you're still warming the caravan up, so you don't necessarily have to get cold. So I do apologise. And then obviously the cafeteria, and we do treat ourselves to Costa. It's the perk, especially nowadays with everything that's going on. It is handy because hubby can't always go out for his Costa, so we do have the cafeteria, and we do have the coffee maker, as I have said before. And this is the coffee. These are the lattes. We do have actually also Twix when our son comes to stay in the caravan. So these actually vary from price to price. Very often I get these from B&M. I cannot remember. I think we got this on sale. I don't know if it was something like $29.99. We've had it some time now, and I believe that actually came from Asda. So that is sort of coffee and obviously tea covered. Right, now for technology and gizmos, thingamajigs, you know what is. Yeah, hubby always laughs about that. That's my technical terms. Again, it can do with all three: caravan, mobile and home. One of them is, this was our original TV because we did originally have a 2-berth caravan, and this was our TV. But the idea was with this caravan is that you have your TV there, and that you can rotate it so you can either see it from the lounge part or the bedroom. We are like many people, mainly maybe guys, dare I say, like the bigger screen, and it is comfortable, especially if we've got 3 or 4 people watching the TV. We like a bigger TV. So what we did was, rather than waste everything, hubby actually made a bracket, so this actually stays in the caravan 24/7. It's on a bracket, it doesn't move, it's solid, so that's worked out really well, so we can actually watch TV in bed. The only thing I dare say, and hubby's going to be nodding about this, it's not a smart TV. As if I'm right, this one, the big one in the lounge, is a smart TV. So that's just it. But we can still play gaming on this aside the big TV, and we'll go to that one in a moment. A few other things. We do have a small laptop. This is what is known as our caravan laptop or our travel laptop, just for the fact that we do have larger laptops at home to do all the uploading and sorting out my videos and things like that, and quite heavy. But this doesn't take a lot of room up. It has its own pouch, and it actually stays up in this cupboard. As you probably know, organisation is my thing. I like to be organised. I like things in its place if possible. And I've said this before, going off topic, I am not perfect. We do have messes, but if you can keep tidy and organised in a small space, whether it's home, I'm not going to say all the rest because I just been repeating myself, it does help to keep on top of everything. So that is just the small laptop. That was actually a gift, bless us, from our youngest son. Gotta have earphones. We have actually got earphones all round the caravan and our home. I hate to think, I haven't actually calculated over the 2 spaces how many sets of earphones we have got. I might start raising my voice, and I do apologise because I can hear the wind, so I'm just, hopefully you can hear me okay. These, hubby, do we know where these came from? I know you purchased these, so
£5, I know that.
Oh, okay. We do have the earbuds, but if you've got any length of time, I like these sort of ones because they're comfortable on the ears. And again, I've got earbuds in my bag, all over the place, the front of the caravan, in the drawer. Literally, you can probably reach over and get a set of earphones, especially as you know, a small space like this, whether it's in a home as well, it's handy to have earphones, especially if you've got 2 or 3 people in the same space. It just stops the arguing on, and we've had, not arguing in our family, but depending on the device or whatever family members are on, it's a competition to see how loud you can get it. but there you are. Something I've covered before. I'm not going to put it together at the moment because I'm got my cameraman in the background, is the stand. Now these, I've got two of these now. I've got one at home and one here. Were they £9.99, darling? These came from Asda. We bought these in Warwickshire when we was there for the 10 days and find these really good. And also it's Bluetooth. It's got your little mirror there, and that is also a light. Very good. And I'm just covering because I haven't got any major filming equipment or whatever to do my filming. Most of the filming is done on my phone, or a gift I had on Christmas was the GoPro. And this is what we normally record on for any length of time, mainly traveling in the car, because as you know, it stops that jittering. A brilliant piece of equipment, although I can't give you too many details because I'm not technically minded, but that's usually for my partner to sort out. And then I'm going to just show you in the lounge part our main TV. Right, this is the TV. Now this is actually quite a strange size. If I remember rightly, it's 29. Normally you go from, like, I think it's 28, and normally you jump to 30, 32 and like that. This is 29. It took us a while to find this TV. We've actually got, I think, two. We've got this one and we've got one at home. I believe these actually came from Curry's, if I remember rightly. And 29 is about, as you can see, the space, the maximum space we've got to have the TV without getting it knocked. This is a smart TV, by the way. And then obviously we have different consoles at home. Again, if you haven't got a lot of room but you do like gaming, we like the PlayStation 4. It can be a number of different consoles, but the best thing about this is it doesn't use a lot of room, plays DVD, Blu-ray and gaming. It is our entertainment very often wherever we are. Again, not so much now because of what's happening around us, but we are the sort of people, especially 2 weeks in Cornwall, we like going out all day. The site we normally use in Cornwall does have 2 clubhouses and, you know, things like that, but when we've been out all day, we do like to stay in the caravan when it gets to the evening time. So this is like our entertainment, if not board games. Right, the last segment I think is going to be for this part of this video anyway, and yeah, the wind is starting to pick up even more, so there might be some shaking as well, is we do keep a toaster in the caravan, sandwich maker, and also the crock pot. I tend to call it a slow cooker. We did get this one a couple of years now. It was $19.95 from Asda. This is the 3.5 capacity. We do have a larger, extra large actually, for a family one back at home. So we do use the slow cooker an awful lot. And also in this category, which is actually under our bed, as we know, we have storage. If you've watched my organisation video, we've also got a Cadec Safari barbecue, which is a godsend. We bought that this year, and that was £125 for the barbecue. So that's sort of going on to some of the sort of cooking side. Yes, we do have a oven, grill and microwave also, but mostly obviously small gadgets or pieces that we use in our caravan. I'd like to say there is other pieces as well, especially if you are caravanning, motorhoming or whatever, things that not for the home, because we've got the front locker, which is pieces that are a necessity for caravanning, which we'll probably now be covering next year. And also we do have things under the bed as well for, say, times when we're outside barbecuing, which also includes chairs, etc. So I'll cover that next year. So for lunch today we've got the pop chicken, which I got from Iceland. It's £3 for the larger bag. We've got cheesy coleslaw and the other portion of those potato slices, and then we'll just add mayo as we need it. So I've got mayo here. So that is what we have got for lunch today.